Attitudes are also changing in the armed forces about mental health. Service members, past and present, are sometimes reluctant to seek help, but experts say that'll improve as support services continue to grow. Alan Morrow has that story.
September the 24th.
By looking at him, you wouldn't guess Dave McDonald is fighting an inner battle. But he says every day can be a struggle.
It wasn't until I think I attempted suicide that I realized that I actually had an issue.
That issue was post-traumatic stress disorder from his time serving in Afghanistan.
When we come home, it is an adjustment for us, and so we're around people that can never really understand what it's like to come home to Canada to realize that I feel no connection to my house, to my country anymore.
According to Veterans Affairs documents, the number of veterans suffering from PTSD tripled to just over 14,000 in the years between 2007 to 2015. As many as 62 Afghan vets are believed to have taken their own lives. Defense Minister Harjit Sajjan says the government is working to improve support services.
But we have to continually evolve and learn and making sure that all this, or the right support mechanisms are there for our troops.
Soldiers receive what's called resilience training before they deploy. On large-scale missions like Afghanistan, there are counselors in the field soldiers can seek out. But this PTSD expert says the government should take a more proactive approach by scheduling regular psychological debriefing sessions while soldiers are in a combat zone.
Talking about it with other soldiers who've been there, with people who are in the troops and the platoons, have training on how to facilitate these conversations, you can reduce, in my opinion, a significant amount of the lasting effects of trauma.
McDonald says that kind of active outreach is a good idea, but his bigger concern is reducing the stigma that can still surround PTSD.
I know there's a lot of soldiers out there, both men and women, that are still suffering in silence. All I can say is it's okay to come forward with your injury.
Concerns over PTSD are likely to grow as Canada prepares to ramp up its peacekeeping efforts. Some experts say those missions can be as psychologically damaging as combat deployments. Defense Minister Sajjan says work is being done now to ensure the right supports are in place. Ellen Morrow, CBC News, Toronto.